Well, hello there. Let us introduce ourselves. I'm Stu. That is my channel. The Shacklemen Cuff Club, co-founded with Not Too Dead. Go check him out. And we like learning about, teaching about, having fun. Cuffs and escapes. There's one of our guys right there. Rock out with your lockout. Shacklemen member in great standing. That might be because he's bribed us all with quality made goods. We are bribable. Zoe the cat, how you doing there? What's up, man? Oh, all right. Well, I got a new pair of cuffs this week. I got some. Where's this thing? There it is. M100s and Holton ME. Interesting. Maine, I guess. And it's interesting to me because they have that kind of double lock as opposed to that kind of double lock. Same cuffs, not super far off in the serial numbers. I mean, they make a lot of them, so, but it's just G's one after F, you know. They seem to have multiple places making these. I don't know. I do like having one of each kind, though. It's kind of cool. They both pretty much work the same. What's up, Newhouse? How you doing? How'd your live go, man? I poked my head in and watched a little bit, but I have stuff going on, so I wasn't really able to participate or stick around too long. And so I'm going to be up for a while, so I figured jump on the Saturday Night Shacklemen. Alright, let's grab is something like a little tighter on the keyway and tolerances on these Smith & Wessons. If I can get in there the right way. It's always good when your first escape starts getting wicky. Come on. There we go. Oversized bobby pin. File this down a little bit. It'll slide in a little better. What are you doing? Outside the cube. My tool's getting stuck. But I don't want to switch it up. I like this tool. Yeah, it was working for me so well earlier, which is always the case. Yeah, it is not going where I need it to go. Now I'm just perplexed. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's why I gotta practice. Oh, try it in hand here real quick. I bent the angle on my tool. I don't like it that bent right there. So let's take our handy dandy little dime Gerbers. Get that back to where I need it. Hopefully I don't screw it up. I must have bent that or something. No? I do need to just sand this down. Ah, there we go. See? Practice in hand, then you practice on wrist. So let's do this. Let's do these ones on wrist. This is my older pair. See if we can get these better than the other ones. Oh. Yeah. Definitely a little bit better. Just a little bit of work on that keyway helps get it in there better. I saw you had Marissa actually piped into the feed. How'd that work out for you guys? New house, if you're still here. If you're not, I'll ask you next time. All right, let's try 2 pair, right? How are they practicing? Oh, I don't want to bump the camera or something. Let's do that one there. That would have sucked. All right. Nice little double. Drink a little bit of coffee here. This is not a sadomasochistic channel in the traditional sense. But it is, I mean, in a basic sense of I enjoy putting myself into tough situations and getting out. But it's not a... there we go. Get off. Like shooing a fly off you. Shoo. Shoo. Just close. Close. I promise. It's also hard to see when I'm leaning over the camera. If you'll allow me to see. Get a little bit better view on my peepers on there. Hold on, where's my ashtray? Hold on. Need the ashtray. Alright. So that little bit of bend at the end really helps out. Can't quite hit these with the straight end on this all that well. If I modify it a little bit, it'll get in there better and I'll be able to. But, and the problem is when it gets tough, I gotta lean this back and lean it back and kind of walk it a little bit, and then this thing keeps, because you're holding on keeps flipping like that in my hand. So if I bend it up a little bit, I'd have a little more of a handle, but I like these as straight tools. They work across the board a little better for me that way. Case in point, look on these. Just get in with the straight side. Doesn't mean I can't get in with the other side too. So, nice little two-sided homemade mod. Nice, it's an oversized bobby pin. The nice thing about those is they stand up to like repeated use. Whereas my normal size bobby pins, they just start getting cranked and yanked and bent and blown out. So, oh yeah, since we just did the dang about it, let's Shacklemen. We're doing a series of 10 handcuff challenges with Peerless handcuffs. Chain connected modern swing throughs of any sort if you don't have Peerless. And the last one was Dang It Bobby, which you had to pick your way out with a bobby pin. Ray, what's up? A little bit of bend, Ray. You've seen that on some of my picks, I believe. All right, well, let's try and practice with my these. Set this aside so I don't confuse them. All right, let's work on the double lock. Always say practice in hand. Check your tools, check your keys, things like that. So when you get a new pair of cuffs, you definitely want to check and make sure your key works. Oh, I didn't do the double lock. You want to engage your double lock. So on this, you're going to push through, and there's that pin in there. You're going to slide across. And once that's across, double lock. And make sure your key has no problem releasing your double lock. Check when it does. Make sure your key opens. So you don't want to put on a pair of cuffs and find out they're broke. That sucks. And you don't want to put on a pair of cuffs and break your key and not have another opportunity. So it's good to have multiple keys, key tools, things like that laying around. And a lanyard full of keys and stuff within reach over there. Keys and shit all over my desk. So let's go ahead and double lock that again. Double lock practice. We'll pick some double locks and then we'll throw them on the wrists and try the double locks. Now, because this is such a tight little... Oh, that's not the pair I wanted. So you gotta pay attention. This is the pair I want. Alright. So I can sit here and struggle with a bunch of different stuff trying to hit this double lock. Or I can just get in there with the tool I know is gonna hit it. And if you happen to have a 16 thousandths Jimmy Long's gym hook, you're going to be able to open yourself these like this was made for it. And you really aren't cranking on the pick too much, so all you pick guys, don't worry. This is the least likely I am to bend this. Oh, was there drama? Mr. Palad, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Apparently someone's getting timed out. Bad boy. Don't come around here. Start no nonsense. These boys will time you before I even notice. Alright. Let's try double lock escape. Smith & Wesson, Model 100s. The new ones. And this is why these tools are nice, because trying to do this with the handcuff like sucks. I gotta reach over and crank my wrist. Here, just nice, easy. Got enough leverage, no problem. Alright. Double locks. Alright. Where is the other little, oh, I need the other one though. Yeah, that's the problem with having all this crap all over the desk. Oh, there it is. This stuff gets lost easy. Alright, so we will do the double locks. I want to make sure I have it. Oh, there we go. I don't want to bend the pick too much. There we go. We have that one done. Let's try this left hand while I'm still cuffed up. Sweet, we got that one done. And switch over to this tool. Practice that escape. Ah, yeah. Okay. That's good, actually. Figuring out how to get it in there kind of at an angle, since it's going to make me choose an angle, and I don't want to go to that side. I want to go to that side. So if I wiggle it a little that way, it gets me into position when I get in there a little better. So, all right. I guess we'll double lock with 2 pairs. Keep the practice going. Chicago, the 1,000. Hell yeah, man. I'll put on all my Chicagos. What's up, Coast? How you doing, brother? Mark Carter. Mark, I do not have knives. I cannot play those games. I cannot participate in... Oh, shit. That's going to suck. I don't know how I'm going to double lock that. Hold on. See? Good thing I have this tool. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, shit. Get this thing off. That's kind of in the way for me. Honestly, I don't ever use it. I don't know why now is the time I'm deciding to do this, but oh, there we go. All right, sweet. Get back there. Ah, sweet, double locked. Double locked. Double locked. And double locked. Locked, 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 locked. Tool. Tool. Drink. All right. Let's get in on that double lock. Jimmy Long's 15,000ths gym hook. You can go to jimmylongs.com. Yep, got that one. All right, let me see if I can pick it. Ah, yes I can. Yeah, I did get it. All right. Before I start trying to pick, because if it's double locked and you start picking, you're really going to start bending up your picks. Especially if your name's Stu. That's how that goes down. And when you do it enough, you really can mostly tell by feel and sound that you got it right or you got it wrong. All right. All right, well, let's bust out the Chicagos. We'll do the 1,000s, of which I have 3 pairs. In the powder-coated orange, purple, and green. Coast is a very good friend of the channel. If you want to see Chicagos, he gets Chicagos. Alright. Start out with 1 pair. And then I'll try to find what I want to pick these with. Well, we'll go through a few things. I'll show you the shim. Shacklemen Cuff Club. One of the 2 sides of the Coxley shim. Works wonderfully on these cuffs. And you slide it as far as you can get it to go. Make sure it doesn't have a little gap in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it. I'm going to push it down with my middle finger by squeezing with my pinky. So it's a 4-finger operation to do that kind of in the air. The other way of doing that for y'all is get this rested against something. You don't have to have your pinky on the back. You're still going to use 2 fingers on your shim. One on when these two are kind of both pushing on here, and this is holding here, so sometimes I need that extra. But you want to hold it in place while you're popping this out, because it's likely to kind of catch and yank the shim mount, so you only get like a half open on that. And you don't want to do that. You're not here for half measures. This is Mike Ehrmantraut time. I'm trying to buy time while I look for the pick. Well, let's just go ahead and dang it Bobby this. See if I can do it with the Chicago's. Let me move my armrest over. I want to make sure you guys can see it. There we go. You do have to be willing to bend it a little. I'm gonna go for me. See if a little bit of an angle on that helps me out. Coast, you rock, man. Here, I get it. Oh, hold on. Damn it. Oh. I was trying to hit the heart with my or with my nose. So, thank you very much, man. We'll play with these for a little bit. It's a good cuff. If you're getting into cuffs, good starter cuff. I recommend the Peerless 700 or the Chicago, either the 1000s or you can get the X55s. It's good starter. See, I have a little bit of OCD, and the one pick I want, I can't find because it's lost in the bullshit on the desk. Hold on here. All right, screw it. I'll use this half ball from the Shacklemen Cuff Club set, which I should probably have mentioned before now. The Shacklemen Cuff Club have a handcuff set. You can buy it at lockpicktools.com, which is Southern Specialties site, or you can go to hardcasesurvival.com, buy it off them as well. It's mainly designed around the Coxie shim, which is 2-sided shim, designed for Euro and American cuffs. And we, in the set, turned those shims into 2-handled shims as well. And some good picks that you need to start learning this, if you want to start learning this. So, let me get a couple cuff escape. Oh, if you're a fan of the show, can you tell me what I'm doing wrong right now? I always say put all the cuffs on one wrist first, and then put them on the other side all together. It's going to make it a lot easier for you. At least this was only 3. And then maybe I cleaned up my desk enough to find what I'm looking for. It's not there. It's not here. How could I not? All right, well, we'll go with this one. I've got, I think this was, I don't know if this was a broken pick or a modified tubular pick from Multi-Pick, but we'll just see how well this one works. Oop. Nice little. Although I do always feel like I gotta force the pawl a little more when I hit it. I don't know why. I think it's more the way the angle feels when I'm doing these. Mark, what's going on? Cuff no key in live videos. Cuff no key. What is wrong with cuff no key in live videos? Well, if I got it stuck, it'd be great for you guys. If I get stuck, I'm sure that's going to be fun for y'all. What's going on, Alan? How you doing there? Let me scroll back. Dean, what's up, brother? That's another Shacklemen as well. Don't want to miss anybody. Really appreciate people stopping by. It's Saturday night. You could probably be doing something more fun. But you're coming by to chill, hang out. And let's try the double lock pop on these. All right. Tell you to practice it in hand before you practice it on wrist. So you know that your tool and your technique are going to work. Until you do it a lot and then you start wanting to gamble. But I don't know what I'm going for in this. There it is. The half ball. It's a little twisted up on me because I've been cranking and cranking. So as I'm going through, I'm going to lean a little this way to help push that profile underneath the rim. And then I'm going to lean it this way to kind of make it miss. All right, see, there you go. Kind of make it catch, especially with that little bit of a rounded end. I want to make sure it gets into the middle of the path that it's got and actually hits what I want it to hit instead of having it, because you have some room. I can push it all the way to the back or up to where it's hitting underneath that rim. So you don't want it all the way in the back. You kind of want it in the middle of the pathway. And I didn't do any of my leans. Lean in, dummy. There we go. All right. Throw them on the wrist and try that. Practice in hand, practice on wrist. Welcome to everybody stopping by. Anyone new? What's going on? New viewers. We are escaping handcuffs for fun. And profit, thanks to Coach Chillin. For fun and profit. Much appreciated. And members of my channel, or anyone who is so kind as to help me out with a couple bucks like Coast has done today and before a few times. I gather a few bucks for Mitten Made Lock Sport, which is another channel. It's a group for veterans who are into lock picking. We try to support them, their channels, get them some picks, get them some locks, hang out online with them, learn about things. Oh, I got it. I didn't think I got it. See, sometimes checking really helps. Because I would have sat there and tried to get it, and I wouldn't have been able to get it because I already got it. I would have felt stupid. Someone would have made fun of me. I might have cried. That's a domino effect. None of us need to happen. Hold on. Let me finish up my coffee. Top hat cup. Alright, well, you said Chicago's. You also have your 105B is the aluminum lightweights. Pretty much the same cuff, but let's add those. And you got your Chicago X55s. Which I guess would be a step up from your 1000s. I'd have to ask our mentor, our club mentor, what the actual difference is, but there's a little bit, I'm sure. But for the most part, these 3 cuffs from Chicago all kind of pick the same. They're all good to start with. The 100 or 1000s are cheaper. Get these powder coated ones for 20 bucks from Handcuff Warehouse. I'm not affiliated with Handcuff Warehouse, but I like their stuff. I'd like to be affiliated. If you order anything from Handcuff Warehouse, tell them the Shacklemen sent you. Stu, Not Too Dead, Coxie, and the Shacklemen sent you. See, I did it again, man. Putting them all on the wrong way. That's how you can tell I had no plan in that action. Just kind of wandering into it. Alright, a 5 cuff escape. Nice and colorful so you can see the differences in the cuffs. I like to explain that, for lock picking, you hold a pick like this, and when you're just, and that sucks to reach down, cranks on the wrist, especially once you get 1 cuff, 2nd cuff, 3rd cuff, 4th cuff, if you go deeper. So this is how I like to hold my picks when I am doing handcuff escapes, especially with the hole up position, or either way with chain ones, really. Watch it slow down one of these cuffs. So prone to flick that other bow out of the way, even if it's not in the way. Just, you got to be used to it, because sometimes it stays in the way of the keyhole, or you accidentally close it back up. Ray's my brother, yeah. That's my boy. Irish coffee? No, but I do have a beer over on the other side, man. I'm not trying to present a false stew narrative here. Alright, well, as I am prone to do, start stacking a bunch of cuffs on. We will add in, no, I won't. I need more practice with the Smith & Wessons. Just start throwing them willy-nilly and other stuff, but all the other cuffs can all play together. Oh, the ASPs. We'll do the obligatory. Instead of using the whole thing, you just got it torn off top. Ta, 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 ta. Oh, I bent that too much. Come on. Once you get the bend in the wrong spot, it sucks trying to move it. Let's see if that's enough. Should be. Oh, there we go. Get in there, stupid. There we go. Alright, let's do. I don't know how many cups can I get out. 1, 2. I'll tell you what, we'll do all the peerless that I can grab. And there's 4. Oh, that one was double locked. I don't know what I was doing before. That's another reason why you check things. Because when you slam it on the side of your wrist bone thinking it's going to ratchet for you, it's a rude wake up. Here's 6. And 7. Alright. I think that's only Peerless. Alright. Yeah. Well, Peerless on the ASB, so give me a second to put these on. Ash the ash. Ah, nice fluid. Put on. Right. Tool. Now, I practice these a lot more. So should be more fluid. Sticky in the keyway. Oh, and there we go. Oh, yeah. It's coming along pretty good. It's leaving a nice one. It went from all the way on the middle of that side, almost all the way over to that side. That's how much I love Nick's picks. Willing to take the wound. What's up, Brian? What's up, Arrested Final Boss comment guy? I don't know what your name is. Daniel, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I do appreciate it. Let me take a few libation sips. Ah, whew. No cuff too tough. That's true. It's written on one of the pairs somewhere. All right, let's show you. Let's go ahead and do holds up. I don't do that much on here, mainly because it sucks once I start getting to reach around and do things like this. I don't have a camera angle to make it good for you guys to see, but it is nice to show you how annoying it is and why that configuration makes it a little bit harder. So definitely, that's an absolutely different feel. Oh, there you go. Practice with the left side. Come on. See? Isn't it funny? I'm stuck. Alright, should feel like that. Usually I do it like this one. Come on. Oh, had it. Sometimes you actually have it, and if you don't have pressure on that bow or you're not pushing on it, you don't open it. And then you sit there and feel stupid. Alright, let's try pulls up double lock. With a little bit double lock escaping. Alright, see the holes pushed in. I need to decide what I'm going to try to use. Alright, I'm trying to go with this half ball. Although, I'm going to use the straight side. If I can hit it. Hey, yeah, Okay. Oh, there we go. Just crank it on your upper arm and your shoulder and stuff when you're. Did I double lock it? Yeah. Come on. I'm gonna try to swoop you around this one. I don't think I can get it with my left hand. The other way. Oh, no. Ugh. This pick is bent. There we go. Oh, no, we don't. Shiza. Come on. There we go. You guys knew I was getting out. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad right now, but when I'm doing this all night, or for an hour or two, it's just lines up and down the arm. Although I'm getting a little bit better at not over tighten. I know how much to tighten when I'm putting on, 5, 6, 7 pairs. Once you start getting into like 10, 12 pairs, you can't get away from it though. Let's go ahead. You know what, guys? Let me, since you're here, show you a couple other pairs of cuffs. These are old school Chubbs. UK 70s. Made in England. Sent to me by the Fighting Lockpicker. It's one of our Shacklemen. Great guy. And they're interesting. They have this on the back. So it's a 3-lever lock, I think, inside. And you have to be able to just, it doesn't move. But you got to put that little bit of pressure on there. And then get down in here and pick the 3 levers. There we go. To be able to get that open like that. Now, I don't have a key for these. I have a plastic key that's it quite works a little bit. If I keep using it, it's going to mess up. And I got a blank. Where's the blank? I got to cut a key out of it for. Which I would normally need to be able to double lock it, but I have figured out this little bypass. If I come in down here, I can move that back and forth. But if I move it all the way across and lock it in, it's double locked. And I can't move it back. But I can do the same trick with the double lock that I can with a single lock. Actually works a little bit better when you have the double lock on. You feel it. You feel the levers a little better. And if you hold it well enough and you hit it right, it'll pop the double lock and then pop the cuff as well. Now, these are to say that are incredibly shimmable cuff, but oh, there we go. I was getting in the right spot, wrong spot. So go ahead and shim out of them at least. I like the bow shape. They look nice and old. Gotta like these things, man. So I'm gonna use my. Oh, I just realized that's like a rock out with your lockout, like salute right there. Every time I'm doing that. Sweet. That's one of my buddies. And I flung the shim. You don't want to fling your shim. No flung shims. Alright. These are a great pair of cuffs. I love these. Yeah, if you'll notice, I have a channel full of lock picking videos and escape videos and stuff, but especially escape stuff and handcuffs. Nowhere in title or anything is escape from police. Escape from cuffs, chains. Don't escape from police. So these are the H&R Super Styles, which have, where's my key? I don't even bother. Nice little bypass. They have the hole for the key is down in here, and then this hinge has to be in the right position for the hole, because if it's not, it closes up. Can't get a key or anything in there, so you have to have that in the right place, which is weird when you have them on. It's got a little triangular thing. You turn it one way to double lock it, turn it the other way to undo the double lock and open. I can undo the double lock. I can make a little tool out of one of these that does that real easy. Picking these sucks. I've done it. I gotta improve the technique, but there's a little wheel right here with the teeth. If you get something down under the wheel, doesn't want to do it on this one, huh? There we go. And I'm just gonna get down there and get down there and struggle, apparently. What happens when you don't do this in a while? Why? Dean, what am I doing wrong? Dean knows how to do these. God damn it. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why. I didn't use the straight side. That's what I'm gonna say. Wow. Just doesn't want to happen. We tell you always, if it's not working on one cuff, try the other cuff. If I can recreate it, maybe I can figure out what I didn't do right on the other one. What's going on here? Sorry, it's the OCD kicking in. Once it's like a problem, I gotta figure out. My brain really gets stuck on it. Shim that lock. You know, I don't know if I've shimmed these. I feel like I have. Oh, there we go. I was trying to get too cute with it. Too cute with it. It was not working. Yeah, can we shim these? I feel like maybe not. I don't know, I'm gonna have to play with that. Alright, we definitely have to play with that. So those are some interesting locks, handcuffs. If I had the camera turned around the other way, I'd bust out the leg irons and transport cuffs, but I could do them and you guys couldn't watch me, but you'd believe me when wow, look how I'm out. It was amazing. Oh yeah, I gotta make a little, I'm no random Jim, but just because I got a lot of cuffs, started making a little, trying to figure out how to make a little case to keep cuffs. That one seemed to work out. I have to make one for these. I'm going to use this leather for it. I think that'll look nice. Be a nice home for those. Let me set those over there. Ismo, what's up, brother? Good night, sir. If you're taking off, sorry I didn't catch you earlier. I get focused. Police and my girlfriend loves to practice with them tight. Yeah, the cops like to put them on tight. Yeah, I feel like I got something in there before, but I destroyed it and then I just quit doing it. The bypass is so easy, and it works well with pretty thin picks and stuff like that too. So you know what? I do have. Well, I'll show them to you. Shit. I'll show you the transports. In fact, I got it all a little guffed up, so I do need to do a little bit of housekeeping here. Where is, speaking of shim, shim that guy open. So, you got the leg irons. They're basically like a big oversized Chicago 1000, to tell you the truth. Pretty easy to get in there and pick them. I can actually, well, you know what? I'll tell you what. You guys want to see me do something stupid? Somebody pony up a couple bucks. If not, I'll stay safe. All right, on the other side of these, connected by this long chain, is a pair of the X55s. Da, 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 da. And then, open is open, off is off. The mantra. How much? I don't care. Make it $1. Although it shouldn't be you, man. You already paid up some cash. I ain't trying to shake you down for more money, man. You know I'm not like that. Yeah, I never actually had to wear transports. Any times, just stuff on my wrist. I know mostly it was all rested on tickets, bench warrants. So I wasn't going to the deep part of the system. All right, and then we also have, since we're doing cuffs, showing you different cuffs and things like that, you have, why are these in here? Oh, that's right. You have a high security cuff, the Chicago X22s, and you see that line down the middle of there. It's because there is a piece of metal that separates the two pawls. It doesn't just rely on split pawls, it puts a split between them. And I'll show you how to pick this. So, thing is, you got to get in there and pick both pawls to be able to open this. And there's that warding, that piece of metal in between. It's not really in between for the double, but it's in between for any trying to pick. And the way to do it, I figured out, is hybrid picking. So in some cuffs, you can do a side shim. You're not going underneath, you're just going in that corner. And if you have enough room there, it will get down there and force the paw. All right, you know when you're slid in. So I like to, sometimes it's harder, but I like to side shim the front paw, and then all I gotta do is get into that back. Oh, had it. Is that how I like to do it? No, it doesn't. Maybe it's not. Well, it depends on the tool. That's how it was doing it last. Let me try it the other way. And let me get a better tool, because this tool's too thick. Ooh. Huh? And that's in, so screw it. I gotta work with that, don't I? Let me... I haven't touched... see, I got it going. Oof. And something with the little angle. That's too much. Sorry, like I said, when I get focused, Joe. I apologize. Oh, all right. Hold on. We'll do stupid in just a second here, buddy. I promise you stupid. You're going to get stupid. Ooh, there. Oh, well, screw it. We'll save this for another live. Let's do stupid. All right. This is a... If I screw this up, I'm going to have to call for my wife. And that's not cool. When I'm done with stupid, we'll play with some of those. So... did find out I am able to hold on. I gotta use my face to close these. All right. I can fit both wrists into one leg cuff, and it really sucks trying to get out. And I can't see anything, and I can't grab anything. Oh, shit. All right, so... where's the keyway? All right, keyway's on this side. And they're tight. They have to be tight to even be on. And I can't, it's hard to get the leverage. Ow. Oh, I think I just slipped off it. Oh, there we go. Ow. You see, immediately, those ones are tight. Yeah, we were stuck for half a second. No, I know, dude. And she's not feeling good, so if I wake her up, I'd actually have to go walk down there and wake her up, because yelling ain't gonna do it. Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah, Ray. It is dumb. It is dumb, and that's why I said so. Next up is I've not done it with two pairs on. Mainly because it's really hard for me to put I can't get the second pair on after I've got... Oh, I guess I could do it that way. No, it's screwed up when I did it that way. I have to have somebody around if I'm doing two of them. But the cool thing is, I have a full... This is the transports with the wrist and the ankles. I have a other pair of ankles, so I do want to get up to where I do 4 pairs like that. And I want to see, and then start adding double locking, which that won't be fun. All right, let me take a drink, light one up. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing it behind my back right now, man. Can you tell? Yeah, I would do that if I had a better operation. I had like 2 cameras, a producer, shit like that. I'd be doing a lot of stupid stuff in that case. So let's try. These are Peerless 802C hinged. These are what my local cops use right here. I told a cop that I could get out of his cuffs. I was just talking to him. We were having a conversation. I was asking him what he had and stuff. And he was just leaning back, having having a snack and a break at a gas station. And when I started explaining like how we do this, he just looked down at his cuffs and he had this disappointed look on his face. I was like, no, but they're good, man. But they're good. All right. Let's playing with all the stuff. Keep playing. Having fun with you guys. One is lit up. I promise. So, got a lot of limited mobility. Wrists are a little closer together. Usually when I'm stacking cuffs, I say put the hinged at the front of your wrists, put the chain ones next, and then if you've got like any kind of folding rigid or rigid, you put those in the back because the way the spacing will naturally V your arms correctly, and you won't be fighting some weird spacing pull. Hold on. Libations. Yeah, someone's still bringing up escaping the cops. That's just stupid. It's so funny that we don't have to say that with any other hobby, like martial arts or guns or knives or anything. You don't have to go, oh, but don't do this when cops are around. Like this one, for some reason, people just have to be told that quite often. All right. How hard are these with the holes up? Let's find out. You guys want to see me get stuck? This might be it. I don't know what I'm going to use to get out. Let's use... Well, where's the other one? Everything's buried in the pile. Oh, here we go. All right. I'm going to use the oversized bobby pin. Bend it up. And we're gonna go. Holes up. And we're gonna see if we can use this. Uh-oh, I'll come up with another dumb thing. Well, I mean, this is pretty dumb. I might not be able to get this, especially not on camera. This is one of those things where, oh, shit. I end up pulling it into my body a lot more to try to get things where I need them. Alright, that's how we discover this in real time sometimes. My first step is just to get it into the keyway. Seeing that I have the problem with. Alright, let me do this. Give myself a better purchase. I lost my reach angle. See, that was a bad decision. Let's try to learn that side. See if this wrist gets it better. Come on. Oof. That ain't gonna work. Oh, it's right in the right spot. Get in there, damn it. There we go, baby. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, come on now. You're defeated. Give it up. And there we go. Ew. Oh, they are nice hinge, Dean. I like them. The 801s are the, steel finish. Those are the ones my local cops use, but these are just the black. Oh, great Studini. And then I do have the pair of Chicago hinged. So let's play with those for a second. Let me find one of the picks I like to use. Shit, they really are all buried again. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Nice little Covert Instruments tubular pick. Really good. Nice straighty, pointy, pokey. Gotta slim it down that way, slim it down that way, slim it down that way a little bit. Get in the keyways a little bit better. And it's a nice hit. Yeah, it was rough, Dean. Those hinged, man, it makes a difference. Imagine trying to hit the double lock first and then having to do that. Definitely sucks. All right. Well, as well. And that's how I end up doing this, because I put one pair on and then I go, oh, let me put another pair on. And you have much more limited mobility. And that's the hard thing, is even though I'm going to get one cuff off, I'm going to maintain my limited mobility, a little longer for the escape. These don't allow me to really push it out of the way. It's hard to make sure that that clears the bow or clears the pawl. So when you start stacking hinged, that's a whole other degree of difficulty. Degree of difficulty. There we go. Yes. What's up, Mark? Mr. Mark, man? Mock Kata. Knit it. Knit it? What's going on? Yeah, no, but I found the hole. I always find the hole in the dark. Gotta come back to you. Coach Chillin', you're the awesome. I don't have more stupid I can do. Not unless I start flipping the camera around. Although, you know what? I can show you. You guys want to see my greatest escape? Hold on. This will absolutely baffle you. Darbies. I am totally bound. Other than the fact that these are actually an antique kids toy made by Scotland Yard. Literally just has a push button release. So your kids can play cops and robbers. This was a gift from Coxie's Picks. Really awesome. See there? Scotland Yard. So Englandy thing. And there too. So I like those. But he did also send me some Lady Darbies, which I'll show you the key. There's the key. You got a screw thread in there. It grabs onto the post, which has held in, through a thing with the spring, and it's got a little wedge up there that grabs onto those. As you screw this in, it pulls that down, releases that. And nice tight spring. You can hear it. That's what you're working against. So your two ways of getting into something like this is grabbing a hold of that post and pulling it up, which I can effectuate by only screwing the key in part way. Shows you with anything. I've used hemostats. That works kind of, but then I don't want to do it with these a lot, because if you're doing it, you start screwing up the threads in there and stuff. The other way of doing it is getting in there. You can kind of see that there's that little wedge tooth. Get something in there, push that down a little bit, get on that, wedge it as you're making sure you're pushing down and not kind of getting out of the thing, and you'll be able to pull it out. So I do have a pair of derbies. I do some escapes with derbies, but I do have to work on that a little bit. Here is my pair Chicago replicas. You get these from Handcuff Warehouse. They also have non-adjustable, so these have multiple positions. The other ones don't have the push through, so non-adjustable. If you're going to do the push down, you'd have to come in through the side that's pointed to your wrist. The nice thing about these is you can come in from that side. A piece of rubber tube. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got the, hold on. I forgot about that. Yeah, Ray. Well, Ray, we're not getting up tomorrow morning. Although if in the afternoon or something, dude, you want to hang out and do it when your power's back on and all that shit, we can run that. And then there are... Oh, I also have... Sorry. These, which are individual wrist cuffs. That you connect with the padlock. I should wear those more often, I guess. And then there are, since we're going through them all, thumb cuffs. Bad thing about my Yules is I've beat them up so much that that side just pulls open. I've accidentally gimmicked these. Oh, I got on both sides, so. All right, if you were here, you know the secret of this. If you see me do a magic bag escape with these thumb cuffs, you know how I did it. But all I did was break the hell out of these things. I don't know why that worked. If you're getting thumb cuffs and you use them a lot, get your Chicagos. They're pretty durable. A nice double lock, which you can actually... Oh, this is an easy way to show you. All right, so some cuffs, on wrist cuffs too, have a flaw, which is known as the wrap attack, which sucks. Type in the words wrap attack and handcuffs. Does not come up with what you want, so I call it a whack attack. All I have to do is bang that, and now the double lock's off. People are like, oh, you can't do that while it's on. Bet you we can. All right. Get the double lock on. Let me do it the easy way. All right. Double lock is on. Get myself something to strike. All right. Now, there's a trick to it. As you're coming down to strike, I'm going to have my thumbs turned like this, and I'm going to be pulling very strongly to the outside, which is going to, one, pull my thumb a little bit away from that bottom portion right there. And two, redirect the energy when this strikes. So I'm far less likely to hurt myself. So the double lock is on. Double lock is off. And then now I have to figure out how to get out. I haven't done this in a while, so I don't want that. Of course, I went holes up. I don't know why I did that. All right, there we go. That's not where I want it. You son of a bitch. Notice I didn't practice. All right, you know what? I haven't practiced this in a while either. Come on, what do you do? Is it still double locked? No. Oh, there we go. Ah, these are so easy to shim. That's almost embarrassing. You don't really have to press the pawl. It should have just went right in. Doop. Am I doing that one wrong? Yep, I was doing it wrong. Alright, well, we'll try to pick the holes up a lot less hard that way. Keep the shim around where I can find it in case I screw this up. That's bothering me, sorry. There we go. Alright, where's a pick? Oh, we'll just grab a new one. It's like butter. Long reach, one of the tools in the Shacklemen cuff club set. Let me scroll down and see who's going. Stealth, what's up, brother? I am a glutton for punishment. I can't help it. Well, also, I'm awake, and I'm going to be sitting here doing this anyway, and I'm in an immense amount of pain. I have some weird shit going on with my hip. And if I'm not kind of doing something, I'm just going to be sitting here like crying or whatever. So I need to be moving. I need to be flowing and going. All right, let's... Well, I don't have... Where's that? Yeah. That's another one I can't do. I'll do this on the next week. Someone remind me. I will do this one. This is almost as bad as that. 2 of these in one wrist. Oh, I'm gonna stay on. Why not, man? I said I'm up. I'm hanging. You guys are here. Let me throw on like 10 cuffs. Let me put the specialty cuffs away. Where's the other hinges? X22s are in there. That way I don't have anything out that I don't want to put on my wrist for this particular skate. Because if they're out here, I'll put them on accidentally and I'll get screwed up. Honestly, stealth, I don't know. It literally, I'll drop it, move something, and then they'll just get knocked under there. It's not, there's no rhyme or reason to how things work out around here. Didn't I just, oh, okay, hold on. Gotta light one up. Make sure my pick's there. Alright, let's put these all on. Do it that way. See, when I know I'm about to put on a bunch of cuffs, I do it right. That's why I let myself screw up. The concentration. You guys amazed, impressed, slightly entertained? All are acceptable. Like I said, I'm all about learning, practice. If you're watching and you weren't watching earlier, welcome to the channel. I am Stu, otherwise known as the Great Studini, which is a self-imposed grandiose title, but hey, that's marketing. Actually, friends started calling me that, so I liked it. Oh, these are heavy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's 11. And then here's 12. Give me a second to put these on. Trying to avoid pinching myself tonight with the cuffs. I haven't done it yet. Hope I didn't just jinx myself. And where did I put my pick? There's my pick. Alright. We're on. I can be tighter on some of these. Actually, tighter helps, so let me re-squeeze. Alright, there we go. Let me take a drink. Coffee's gone. One pair of cuffs. Ah. Move these up a little bit. Make it easier to get to it. Ow. Oh, hold on. Shoulder cramp. Oh, that's killing me. All right. Resume action. Oh, chimneys. Wiggle them up so I can reach them. Shoo, fly, shoo. Oof, 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 oof. Oh, that shoulder. Oh, sorry. That thing's killing me. Oh. All right. Let's try to do a decent. I'm already screwed up. Speed run here. Let's see here. So I gotta recognize the cuff. Hell. Ah, see what I mean? Should have put them lines on there. Ghosts like I'm doing a shot and then I'm shaking people down. Yeah, if you can, you can. If you can't today, do it next time. Or do something nice for a vet. Hook them up, buy them a coffee, buy them a beer. Buy them a 420 if that's legal in your state. 420. Is it that time, Dean? Yes, it is. Oh, all right. You know what? Let me play with these a little bit more, if you guys don't mind. These are very light, and they're going to be easy on my shoulder for a couple minutes. So, I like to try it out in all the different configurations. Bummer is I like to put on multiple sets. I only have these two pairs right now. But I gotta get some more. Oh, Coast, you rock, dude. Don't put yourself out, though, man. I do appreciate it. Oh, in fact, Coast, I'll show you exactly what you've helped do. All right, so you got these two holes. That top hole is for the double lock. That bottom hole is for the pawl locks. And I want to be able to get in there. Yeah, don't be broke, dude. But I thank you, man. I thank you. We got to hook you up with some shit. I got to get you some swag, brother. So if you're on Discord, hit me up. If not, you can get my email off my bio. And we got to get you some stuff. And then it's just, you really learn about just operating in incredibly difficult positions with your fingers. So I don't have much finger available to get to that hole. So definitely gotta start doing this. Come on, guy. There we go. There we go. Nice little. Oh yeah, so Coast. In fact, this we got around stuff going out. We have a pick set, a wall lock pick set that we got from Lockjaw. That we bought with proceeds from this channel. And then Lockjaw, because they are awesome. They added in a case that's going to Vector Potential. We just sent out if he's still here, Stealth. We hooked him up with some Jimmy Long's 2-roll and a couple picks. And that was made doable by people donating money and being members of the channel. So that's what that stuff does, man. That's why I'm appreciative of it. And that's why I don't, try to push it or shake it down too much. But it does help, and that's where it goes. Helps a vet with frustration puzzles. Oh, James Dean, man, that was hilarious this morning, man. That was hilarious. Earlier today. Oh, Dean, I wish I had something. If I was thinking about it, I would have had something out here to troll you. Just waiting for you to mention it. But yeah, we are, and then a lot of different groups need help and love and stuff like that. But it's this hobby. Well, this one kinda, but the lock picking hobby and stuff like that really suits itself to people that are dealing with depression, anxiety, OCD, PTSD. I know because I deal with all of those things. I found lock picking and the community in lock sports so helpful for me, so healing for me, that me and my wife kind of figured out, hey, it would be good to really kind of just target that particular type help for vets. I'm not a vet myself. I tried to be. I almost went in, but I broke my ankle 3 weeks before I was supposed to leave, and then it never happened. So that's how that goes. All right, what should I do now? I feel like I did everything I could do. I can't think of anything else really stupid that I can get on camera. Oh, where's the sticker? Where's the sticker that says for rectal use only? Oh, did I send you one? I sent you one, didn't I? This one? Here you go, my brother. That's a well-used one. I think. Oh, yeah. There's a few of them floating around here. I often like to have them just kind of sitting in the background. Every once in a while, some random person would be like, "What's with that sticker? Why is no one commenting on that?" It's like, thank you, you saw it, you caught the Easter egg. Um, I've got another. Well, I've got another good one coming, Stealth. Actually, a magnet sample set of magnets. You're gonna like it. The for rectal use only. Actually, go to my secret swag pile. Oh yeah. I happen to have a few. Alright, well, if you guys can bear with about 20 seconds of silence, I'm going to run downstairs and pee. Oh, Coast, that's cool, man. We'll talk to you about that then. I'm going to pee. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thank you for bearing with me. I really appreciate that. You know what? Let's try picking some locks. Oh, there's my jimmies. I have all of it. Oh, stealth. Oh, great. You got it. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm very happy. Very happy, man. Oh, chips. We'll do a fast chip display. Why not? We're going deep. You got to come up with something, right? And if you're not into lock picking, let's show the non-lock pickers how deep our little obsession runs. All right, so let me slide those out of the way. We have Eastlands, my boy Crow Llama, from our Croatian brothers. I'm going to save that one for the end. Picking with McD Poor, the Not Too Dead Puck Farkinson's collaboration. Lockchuck, Nippled. I got another Eastlands. Lockpicking Paul. A sub 20 member club for Shacklemen. Picking time. Doc Machina. Bumpy Bones. Random Jim. Everybody loves that one. Keybeard. A Shackleman chip with a Stu 2 Locks original logo. DP Lock Sport. We got there Isamu Sushi. LPD. Picksmith. You'll get that one. That one's easy. Jack Fox. Second Isamu. Not Too Dead. Not Too Dead. Not Too Dead. Lockpicker 1969, which is not fair right now because actually I do have 3 other chips of his. They're stored away. Another Not Too Dead. Every one of these Not Too Deads is a different variation. He's my boy. Got the Shacklemen Cuff Club. You got the Mrs. Stu chip. Her name's on it, so it belongs to her. You got Not Too Dead. Pyro Panda. And another random gem. Alright, so now let's pick a couple locks. Like I set them up. I need to do something to quiet the voices in the head. I think I probably buried a lot of turning tools, so let me find some. I have a lock to pick. Of course, I grabbed the one I can't find the turning on. Alright, we'll go with Commando lock. Start off with that. Mark, you pick, right? Like you're around pickers too much to not pick. That is a lot of Not Too Dead chips, man. Yeah, no, I thought you did, man. I was pretty sure you did. I have to have one of every Not Too Dead chip he comes out with, man. At this point, if he doesn't give me one... Oh, this is... I don't know why that keeps happening. Flinging. Alright. I like this lock. It's a dead shackle, dead cord. God damn it. Why? Why? He just wants to do that so bad. Come on. pick this lock. I've never had that happen. No, it won't stop. Let me try to lock. Sorry. Oh yeah, big shout out to the Southpaw Nation, y'all. They are legion. I'm not a Southpaw. I'm just like, I don't know if you know biker clubs, like you got the patch wearers, that's your people in the Southpaw Nation. I'm like a ride around, you know. I'm like one of your buddies who isn't in the group. I'm not a prospect yet. They let me hang around. That's Vector Potential. It's one of our vets. It's a guy that's getting the law lock stuff. That's his creation. If you're not picking well, pick up something. Pick up your comfort lock, you know? Oh, there you go. This little Avis 7240. I gotta get more of these. I had a few more that I got picked, but those got sent off other people, so let's try this embarrassingly easy Figode 70mm. I think it's like a 2-pin pick. 1 pin, 2, 3-pin pick. There's supposed to be more than 3 pins. For some reason, you don't have to hit them all. If you want really embarrassing, oh, that's when it doesn't want to do it. That's crazy. Like one of the easiest locks I've ever. Probably because I wasn't dealing with that. Oh, yeah, now it's just not going to do it. What the freak? Go back to the other one. Sorry, where's my damn... Where's the last tool I had in my hand? Oh, right there. All right. That's how that shit happens. There we go. Right. That turn is not working. Hell yeah, we do. Okay. Sometimes you're just doing it wrong. You just gotta do it a few times and then go, oh, yeah. Let's start flinging these things again. This is killing me. There we go. Alright, we'll try something else. Oh, I do need a drink. Oh, I'm overheating. And I'm getting light sick, so I gotta put on sunglasses. Oh, it's overwhelming the eyes. Okay, hold on. I need to blow my nose. Man, I'm having all kinds of issues. Oh, Mark, man. That's tragic. Let me try this thing again. I need a different turner though. Don't. Let's try that. Fling this thing, I'm just gonna be mad. No idea why this isn't working. Probably because I'm twisting my wrist around and I don't ever use it this way. There we go. Ah, my God. What is that? My slim pickings, 40,000. All right, just for fun. Let's go ahead and pick this. Since I looked over and that's what I saw. Nice little Elzit provided to me from Crow Llama. Oh yeah, we have him right there. There's it. Bam. I love Elzits. I don't know why. I like that they're from Hungary. I guess they don't make them anymore. I like brass, old stuff. Ah, there we go. Nice little pick. You can see the key right there. Super hard bitting. Not the easiest in the world. So, speaking of easy Elzits, go ahead and pick this guy. It's a nice, fun little pick. A little €0.5. Peekaboo. Bam. Give it the rake treatment too. Why not? While we're at it. Will that fit? It will fit. Do that again. Bam. Down she goes. Oh, wow, nice. I haven't gotten into any, like flipper zero or coding or even decoding like combo locks and stuff like that. I haven't. Oh, yeah. I was a handyman, subcontractor, stuff like that. I worked for myself for a while. I did a lot, changed out a lot of locks, installation, did a lot of fixing the doors and locks and things like that. I actually did some of those rekeying things, like the smart key style stuff. But what long before I ever got into any of this? I wish I would have known this stuff back then. I would have made more money. All right, where is? I need a lock. I need a lock. I'll go with this bell with 50mm. No, I'll rake it. Nice little pop. Delbert, what's going on, brother? Yeah, it does. I want to get a few more. And it's kind of like dimples or lever locks or anything. You get one, it's cool, but you need like 10 to really learn on and things like that. So, kind kind of where I stand with it. All right, let's get right in there. There we go. Do that again. If I was like the lock-picking lawyer style, I'd be like, overset on 1, can't find 2, no feedback on 3, should be. It always is kind of like a little bit of a surprise open too. I don't realize I got the last pick. Go with the Shanwan, the Kakalaka. I'm gonna try picking up on this. I'm not very good at picking up. I'm not gonna be good on this one. That ain't gonna work. That was a stupid idea. Whose idea was that? Where? Effing for real right there. Effing really? Alright. Click. Click. No click. Too much click. There's spools in this. Might be. Whoa. Did I die out for a second there? I saw some. Come on, lock. Should have been open by now. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into another Elzit. Elzit Tudius. This might be one of the reasons I love these locks, because I fell in love with this one. Just love that shape. Just looks like when they cared how the lock looked. That's not what I want to do. Try to get in here. Ooh, I didn't see what you said. Oh, Coast Limit, good stuff. The Genesis set, really like the Genesis set's good, and the Reaper set's good. Those are definitely good sets that beginning and intermediate pickers really benefit from. And then I think since you can buy individual picks from them, I think you don't necessarily have to get the echelon if you want to get into 20,000s picks from them. Past from the Genesis style picks. I don't have enough hook on that. See if I need that hook. Don't know what I'm missing. It's another little comfort lock. God damn it. Oh, that sucks. I'm not gonna knock it and open. I'll tell you that. Cool thing is, here's another LZIT, which is a challenge lock keyed to that padlock from DP Locksport, a good buddy of mine. So if I couldn't open the padlock, let's try to open. I'll use a different hook though. Give myself some more room down in there. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's what I'm looking for. Slight movement on the core. Oh, thought it was open. More movement on the core. And we're open. Sweet. Yeah, I wish I could afford the Apex system. I need locks more than I need picks. I got plenty of picks. Not that I won't get it or get more picks, but definitely want to try out, especially like the new stuff in the Apex. I haven't gotten to try that stuff out yet. I don't know why I'm trying to do this. I suck at picking this way. Especially this lock. There's no way. There's no way I'm getting that way. Was I gonna rake it? Nah, I don't want to mess it up. Let's try. Oh. I have the chunker brinks. I'll give that a pick. Make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Ooh, 1930 railroad lock. That'd be sweet. Oh, I just got this. Speaking of cool old locks, I just got this registered mail counter lock. I'll pick this. I forgot about that. I'll pick that next. Didn't set a spool right. Oh, I'm just not hitting that front pin. Oh, that's cool. These are a 3-pin lock. The pins are way deep in the back. You have to get like way back there. And this thing was stressing me out earlier. All right, so we're at 378. These are only 27 bucks on lockjawmanufacturing.com. Did that wrong. There's a click. Bam. There's a click. You know. Sorry, I'm just looking around for a lock. Let me grab these two. These three. Keep picking some brassies. We got a Union made in England. That was from Dots, pretty sure. Guard Security. That was from Jack Fox. So was that. Alright. I'll pick this one in a minute. It was a little tricky. Probably tension. Huh. Oh, thank you, sir. I love the holographic stuff. I just love the way just the shifting, you know. Damn, this lock just don't want to open. Try a little zip. A frustration zip on it. There you go. That's why you do that sometimes. Okay, we're running late here. Good thing I don't have to do anything tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do stuff. But you know what I mean. We're just gonna go to raking. Pop this twisty flex, ripple handled. Southern Specialties. Bam. I do love this thing. So let's just rake a few more things with it. There we go. Nice little pop. Jimmy Longs. Jimmy Longs. Yeah, let's bust a Jimmy Longs rake. I'm blessed to have at least both the profiles I've seen as far as rakes go from Mr. Jimmy. Love these things. Let me see if I can get one of them to pop this guy. Looking for that Turner, I just sat down. No, not that one. One I sat down before that. Where'd I put it, y'all? Just had it in my hand. I guess I'm just using this one. I don't like how that's feeling. It's not like turning the core right. It ain't going to work right for the rig. God damn, this guy won't open for shiza. Try I don't think I can get that big profile. Oh, yeah, I can. Back to the smaller one. Wherever I set it. Shit for others. Master Lock wants to defeat me tonight. It's crazy. Is it double locked? Well, screw that lock. Screw that lock. Let's get us an easy pop. Well, they hit it right. If I hit it wrong, it's screwed up. Like that. Screwed it up. Screwed it up. Why? Let's go back to the jimmies. Oh, there you go. Right tool for the right job. Jimmy Long. Let's try left-handed. Let's go left-handed for Southpaw Nation. Can we left-hand McNally? Jabam. It was a two-stroke, but try to get that one stroke. Oof. Pretty close. Pretty close, rabbit. I have to find something to smoke and drink. Hold on here. I think I have a backup. Gotta go lefty for Southpaw Nation. All right, let's try picking it left-handed. That'll probably be really annoying. If I can find a turner, that will fit. I don't know. I think I can use that. Jimmy low. That's enough, so. Well, I don't pick up, though. So, let me do everything awkward. Well, that wasn't it. Let's try again. If at first you don't succeed, probably suck. That's my personal mantra. Well, dummy, that ain't even right. Well, let me try to pick up. If I'm gonna go awkward, go awkward. Let me do it that way. Do it the quick way. The easy way. Oh, I gotta open that back up. Oh, you know what? Let's try to give it a one-handed. There we go. Oh, I thought I had it. Let's try again. There we go. Oof. That tears up the inside of my knuckles there. I actually scarred up from doing that. So much I practice and like doing that. I don't know. I'm weird. Sorry. Let's give you the rectal use only open. Bam. And it's open. And it's open. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna pass out. Not pass out, but post out. Oh, you know what? I did saved it for the last, so we did have one more chip. Mr. Parkinson's picking. The Puck Parkinson's Saint. Oof. Let me give you one chip trick. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Oh, almost had it. Actually. Ha! Did you catch that? That was tight. Oof. That's cool, though. It landed right there. All right. Good night, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Coast chilling. You rock. You guys all rock. Chuck, what's up? Good to see you, Soup. Soup's the newest Shackleman. Expect to see him doing some amazing escapes soon, because we expect that out of him. I know, right? I worked out on camera. That's lovely when it does. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.